Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel'sIrishPub.com. Happy Halloween. It is time for another movie review, and because it's Halloween, I don't know when I'll post this, I'm recording it on Halloween. So I'm watching a Netflix original, 1922. It's a movie about a farmer who ends up killing his wife to inherit the farm, and he ropes his son into it, or stepson. I'm not exactly sure which type of son it is, but it's some type of son. Thomas Zane is the main character in it. Now, IMDb gave it a 6.5, whereas Rotten Tomatoes 86% fresh, and for the critics, and the users only gave it a 64% fresh. So, I don't know. It showed up. It's Halloween. It's supposed to be, I looked up what movies you could watch on Halloween. This was one. I don't really like to repeat the ones that I've already seen. Another option was The Babysitter. Another, I think, a Netflix original. They said that might be a good one for tonight, but I'm going with this one. Let me know if you think I made the right decision. I will let you know how this movie is. And I'll let you know a little bit more about the plot after I get it started, and I'll check in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimmel's Irish Pub. We are watching 1922, which is a Netflix original with Thomas Zane. We're at the 1 hour, 1 minute, and 36-second mark. Just want to go into the plot a little bit more. As I had mentioned, a farmer's wife and son, and it is a son, not a stepson, live on the land, and they have 80 acres and a barn or a farm or something like that, and she inherits another 100 acres. So they have a total of 180. Now he's a farmer and he loves farming, and that's all he wants to do with the rest of his life. Whereas his wife, who has inherited the farmland, wants to sell it all and move to the city, and ultimately it comes to the point where she talks about getting divorced, and she'll sell the land and give him half, but that's not what he wants. He wants the land, and she also wants to take the boy with him. And obviously he doesn't want that. He doesn't think that's fair, so that leads him to want to murder her. And he gets his son involved. And this is all that you read. I'm just elaborating on what it is. That scene's a little gruesome. I'm not a big fan of that part of it, but it does happen. And they essentially dispose of her. But, some of the attorneys start coming around because she was going to sell the land, she was going to get a divorce, so there are some people who are questioning where she is. The sheriff comes out and stuff like that. We're now at the point, and the son also likes the girl next door, and has gotten her pregnant, and has now just run away from home to be with her. They were going to take her away and have an abortion, but they decided to go away. Now has left this farmer alone. So, nothing amazing so far. I'm thinking there's going to be more to it. I mean, it's a Stephen King. Nothing else. That's really it. A lot of other things that happen, but nothing relevant. That's the relevant stuff that has happened so far after an hour, but we have 40 minutes left. So I'm going to start watching it again and see where it goes. As of right now, very mundane. Nothing special. But I'm thinking it's coming. So stick with me. I'll either check back in or I'll tell you what happens at the credits, alright? See you then. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of 1922, and, it didn't really get much better. It wasn't scary or anything like that. I guess maybe it wasn't supposed to be. There was time, basically what it is, as I mentioned, he murders his wife with his son's help. And then he just starts dealing with regret and guilt and all that comes with murdering somebody. Bad things start to happen to him. Rats play a pretty big role in this movie, and I think symbolize, him feeling guilty. So his son runs away, as I mentioned, and things don't go too well for him. And then, things start going wrong with the farm, and there's a hole in the roof, and rats are taking it over, and he gets bit in the hand and loses his hand, and all this bad stuff happens to him. And it takes him to a breaking point. I don't know. Nothing earth-shattering for me. I don't know. Nothing really here to see. It's as far as I'm concerned. I expected a little bit more out of Stephen King. I mean, he, throughout the movie, or in one part of the movie, he starts to see his wife as he's struggling with everything. She's dead, like kind of zombie coming after him, and and then tells him some stuff, and that's it. Nothing other than that happens in here, and so I'm gonna go with a 6 on this, or maybe a 5. I don't know. I'll keep it at a 6, leaning towards a 5. Who cares? I hate when I get stuck in the middle like this. Yeah, I can't bring myself. I'll give it a 5. Whatever. I'm gonna go with a 5 on this one. I'm not gonna recommend it. There's not much here to see, and an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 42 minutes, not worth your time. So save that one. Don't worry about it. And thanks for watching this time. Sorry for the poor review. But hey, you don't know unless you see it. So that's why you watch these reviews, so I could save you some time. So check in next time at KimmelsIrishPub.com. Thanks.